Hey guys, and welcome back into our brand new segment that we're doing this year, 100 Yards with Stephen Hargis. And today we're at Lookout Valley High School. Josh Payne. Josh, how are you, buddy?
Doing great. How are you?
Josh, not only new to Lookout Valley's program this year, but will be his first year as a head coach. You've been an assistant for what, about a dozen years?
Yeah, it's about. I think this is actually my 13th year coaching.
So, you know, I know a lot of excitement for you, a lot of excitement for the community. Josh, we're going to walk and talk a little bit about Lookout Valley football.
Sounds great.
All right. First thing, you've been an assistant for a while. You've kind of helped, recharge the program at Signal Mountain last season. What were some things that you learned there that you brought here in your first year as a head coach?
You know, I got to thank Coach Roberts a lot for keeping me so involved with everything we did. Try to reestablish the culture, get kids out, bring excitement back to Signal Mountain. So I was able to learn a lot of those little things that a lot of people probably don't realize that happen behind the scenes. So I got exposed to a lot of things that really helped me know when I got my shot to lead my program, I know here's how we want to do it.
Yeah, through all the years that you've been around coaches, I'm sure you learned some things, how you don't want to do things and how you do want to do things. I think you told me one time you kept a notebook, like notes of things to be prepared.
Correct.
I mean, so is that kind of the way you run the program even here? You're always constantly taking notes or looking for new ideas on things to do to improve the program?
Yeah, we kind of saying around here, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're either living or you're dying. So every day I'm taking notes, we're evaluating what we're doing. Hey, talk to the coaches, what we need to do better, how can we make this better? So all throughout my career, I knew eventually I wanted to be a head coach. Mm-hmm. So I always took notes and made sure that when I got a chance, I wanted to be as prepared as possible.
Now, this is a place, you're an East Ridge grad.
Correct.
But you grew up kind of coming over here and watching. Your dad played here. Mm-hmm. You've had uncles that played here, cousins that played here. This is kind of like a second home for you. So Does that make it a little more special knowing that you've got so many family ties to this program?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a great community. I'm excited to be back over here. Almost went to school here in high school, but I'd gone to East Ridge my whole life, so I stayed there. So, I mean, it's been really, really great. A lot of people welcomed me with open arms that knew me when I was little, and everybody that I've met now that I didn't know then, been nothing but great to me so far.
Now, I know one of the things at most all of 1A programs deal with are numbers. You know, You want to have guys where you can have quality reps in practice, have guys that you can trust, that you can send into the games, you know, for depth and that kind of thing. Your numbers here, where are you guys right now? About what you expected, and kind of what are some things that you want to make sure?
You know, they had a lot of numbers last year, and I kind of expected not maybe to have as many, because we're asking them to do a little bit more than they've done in the past. So we're kind of in those mid-20s, which is, you know, in any 1A school is always going to struggle with numbers. That's always going to be the worry.
For y'all, Josh? I mean, when you've got those kids,
you got to be creative in practice to be able to
get. How so?
You got to, do some half-line stuff, get some quality reps, really focus on your fundamentals. So whenever you do actually get together in a team type setting, you don't waste any time. Yeah. Like, you got to make sure that everybody's got to be on board and be all in to help out the team.
Yeah.
There's no standing in the back and practice and waiting for it to be over. I mean, everybody's got to contribute. So we've been trying to focus really heavy on the fundamentals. That way when we we get a good look from everybody, whether you're a starter or a second team guy, everybody's on board.
Now, I know one of the things that talk about the chance you guys have when you break it down, before after practice, and kind of what that means for you guys.
Right. So at the end we kind of started this, and we started doing some 7-on-7s, and it felt like kind of us against the world, because there's 14 of us, and we're going against Soddy Daisy and Ottawa and Red Bank, and all these guys got 40, 60 guys. It's just a 7-on-7. So we kind of started a chant. The guys kind of liked it. It's we all we got, we all we need at the end of every practice. So kind of just letting them know, you know, not many of us. But we're a family, and we're all we got, and that's all we need. We don't need 60 guys. We just need what we got.
Yeah. Now, who are some guys you may have noticed so far, you know, whether it's through workouts or things like that, guys who were experienced from last year coming back, that you're really expecting to count on a lot?
You know, Corey Talley's going to be a big contributor for us. I mean, I think he had the most offensive production last year that came back. We lost a lot of seniors last year. So we got a really young team. Some other guys that saw a lot of playing time last year will be dependent on is, and Corey will be playing running back and safety and probably some receiver, kind of a little bit everywhere. In 1A, everybody's got to play a little everything.
Right.
And but we'll be looking at Jack Brewster was the leader of our offensive line, coming back as a starting center. Jacob Winchester was an 8th grader last year, going to be in 9th grade, but he started as an 8th grader. Some other guys that have kind of stepped up and kind of shocked us a little bit up on offense is Ricardo Cruz has become a big leader. Didn't play a whole lot last year, but he'll be a junior. We'll be depending on him to do a lot of things. Austin Ferguson, kind of tight end, receiver kind of guy, will be a senior also, and he'll play linebacker as well. Ashton Jackson on defense, a senior running back, linebacker kind of kid. Then we got a freshman battle at quarterback. So whoever wins the quarterback battle, one of them's gonna be quarterback, another one will probably play receiver. Gotcha. They both will gonna play on defense too, and they're both freshmen, so they got a lot of upside for both of them. And that's Blake Ferguson, Austin's younger brother, as well as Chad Rogers' son, Britt Rogers.
Yeah.
So they both got a lot of upside, and we're plugging guys in different spots, trying to figure out who's gonna be best at what position.
So the good thing, once you get these guys kind of acclimated to your style, your program, you've got a lot of young guys who you're going to be able to work with for the next few years and build with.
I think we only have 6 seniors, if I'm counting them right off the top of my head, and 4 juniors. So most of our team are freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah. Now, guys, Josh, last year's defensive coordinator at Signal Mountain, I think your defense had five teams that you played that y'all held to 7 points or fewer. You're going to be the defensive coordinator here again this year. You've kind of got a new staff. We talked a little bit before about the fact that I think 4 of your 7 assistants are new guys.
Well, 3 of them are new, and then I'm new. So
and then you're new.
So 4 out of our 7 coaches are new.
So I mean, just as far as those guys getting acclimated with the kids, some of them played at Signal Mountain, had success there. What are some of those things, young guys on the staff, how much energy they bring around the program too?
They're bringing a lot of energy, and the biggest thing I told all my coaches when I hire a coach, I'm looking for, number 1, can I trust you? Are you dependable? Can you relate to kids? I mean, football, you can learn football. So that's kind of the 4th thing on my list, but I want to know I can trust you, you're going to be dependable for the kids. Number 3, can you relate to the kids, and how well can you communicate with them? And the guys we've got, I feel like, check all those boxes exceptionally well. I mean, they're building relationships. A lot of them are younger. They might, got some football to learn a little bit and learn how to coach, but they're building relationships with the kids, and when the kids trust the coach and they buy into the coach, they're going to play as hard as they can for them.
All right, guys. Josh, good luck this year.
I appreciate you.
Thanks again for watching this episode of 100 Yards with Stephen Hargis. We've got a lot of construction going on. They're building some new stuff around here. Exciting times for Lookout Valley football. We will see you guys on the next episode.